There's only 1 month left. YouTubers screaming out Savage is just the best. Forget me, I ain't Marvel Spider-Man 2. When I'm in this, you know I'm bound to win an award or a few. Like, damn, I'm sorry, Marvel Spider-Man 2. I didn't have to do you like that, but I kind of had to. Cause look, I'm not saying that the game is bad. Don't get this title twisted. I've already told you guys a bajillion fucking times I love this game. The traversal. I don't really like the story that much. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna say the story's bad or anything, but it's not the best, and it wasn't better than the first game. And it has, there's not a moment. I've already played it twice. I'm on my third walkthrough. Like, I'm at the freaking raft prison, and I'm like, bro, honest to God, like, this isn't hitting the same as that first game. Like, there aren't emotional cues. The villain setup isn't really the best. Like, there's just a lot that's very uninteresting. And I'm unfortunately going out on a limb and saying, like, 3 of these games most likely probably could have won over Spider-Man 2. Baldur's Gate, I don't even think should have won, in my opinion. Like, what the fuck? I just watched gameplay from that yesterday. That's the first time I've ever even seen gameplay of this game. And, like, bro, it definitely did not deserve to win over Spider-Man 2. If those were the last 2 options, Baldur's Gate did not deserve to win. Like, the only things I've even heard about that game is like shit about how like the cast is horny, or like they done some like horny interview. I don't even fucking know, bro. Some weird shit like that. That's the only thing I've ever fucking seen from this game. And besides that, like a squirrel getting kicked, that's about it. That's the only shit I've ever seen in this game. And some of the gameplay I saw earlier. So this game, I didn't really. Alan Wake 2, I think, is honestly the best contender. Like, from what I've seen from that game, it looks really fucking good. Like, story-wise, gameplay-wise, just overall, looks like it really pushes the limit. And I love shit like that. Like, that game looks so fucking good. Super Mario, like Legend of Zelda, Resident Evil, and Marvel Spider-Man 2 all seem relatively safe options because they're all games that are pre-established fucking, you know, IPs that have been going on for fucking years. It's not like Insomniac did anything special with Venom. They pulled back most of his lore. Like, it's not, there was not, if anything, Marvel Spider-Man 1 story would have been the one to win a fucking award now. Come on, bro. The ending got me fucking tearing up every time. Every time I hear, take off your mask, I want to see my nephew, I start fucking breaking down inside. I'm like, God damn. Oh, when Harry's on his back, do it, Pete, do it! Ah! You think I give a fuck? Do you think I give a fuck? I'm sorry. Like, realistically, the story, the more you think about it, the worse it gets. It's not like the more you think about it, the better it gets. Maybe for Kraven's storyline, but besides Kraven being one of the main villains in the symbiote arc kind of being a thing, like, they really fumbled a lot, in my personal opinion. That they could have done a lot better. The gameplay is fun, right? Doing the symbiote stuff, incredibly fun. Doing all of the web swinging shit, so much fun. But when you're going and breaking it down overall, like, again, 3 of those games easily could have beat out Spider-Man. So I think that, in my opinion, the game was great. Definitely could have been better. Whenever I play the story, I'm like, there's a missed opportunity like every other mission. And it's like, you know, hate me for thinking that it could have been better, but to think that it was going to be game of the year, like, before the release, absolutely. I was all for it. I'm like, game of the year. Fuck yeah, I can't wait to fight Venom in the streets. And then the game came out. This is editing Marcel, and I forgot to mention Yuri. You know, Yuri Lowenthal, he deserved performance. Honest to God, like, I don't know even who won Performance of the Year, but he deserved Performance of the Year because he was popping off, bro. He was destroying his voice for that shit, and he really was going. He carried the story. He really did carry a lot of the story with his voice acting and his acting in general. So I think that he deserved a lot more, and he deserved the award for Spider-Man 2, but yeah, they weren't going to give it to him, which is kind of sad. It's very disappointing that they didn't give that to him, but besides that, every other reward, it just doesn't seem like it was necessary for Spider-Man 2. So I personally love the game. Web swinging combat, story cues could have been different, and I hope that they learned their lesson from this game for their next game. I think the cracks are kind of showing on Insomniac in many ways, like, not to like bash, like, they're a great developer. I love Insomniac. And I mean, Ratchet and Clank, I mean, that's been a part of my childhood since I was fucking younger without me even knowing it. Like, I remember now, like, looking back on it with my PlayStation 2, I had that was one of my first games. So when, like, I look at it, Insomniac's a great development team. They're doing a lot, though. You know what I mean? Like Spider-Man 2 and then whatever spin-off game they have and Wolverine and who else knows what else they're fucking doing. They're being stretched thin, in my opinion. And they're great. But if you're a fanboy and you think that I'm wrong, go ahead and tell me in the comments below. We can have a healthy discussion about this. You know, I'm not saying that it's not possible that you can change my mind, but it would take some convincing to really tell me how this game could have ever possibly been Game of the Year. So thank you so much for watching. I hope this realistic take is at least going to resonate with some of you and like make it click. But if not, thank you so much for watching anyway. I appreciate all support, and I'll see you guys on my next one tomorrow. Peace out.